everybody. My name's Chastity, aka the Luminary Luna Beams.
And I'm Emily, the fine art medium.
And we're two mediums that specialize in the paranormal. Our purpose is to shed light on what goes bump in the night. That's why we call this podcast YouTube channel
Lights of Midnight.
Lamp. Today, everybody, we have a very interesting episode. So, we are going to be reacting to another paranormal nightmare video. It is the Foreman brothers again, and they are investigating Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. Y'all can see it, but I have a surprise for you guys. I'm at Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of daylight left. This is going to be kind of a short video. So what we're going to do is we have 3 clips total. There. Hello, everybody. Future Chastity here. So we got copyrighted for this reaction video, and it wasn't from the Foreman brothers. Another business entity copyrighted their video, and they are now making money off of it. So we tried everything that we could, and we could not keep the clips in. It was a total of 5 minutes worth of clips. If you want, you can see the video down below in the description box. As always, it is there. We apologize for the inconvenience, but the video was pretty cool to just scrap. Bear with the first couple minutes for the connectivity issues. After this podcast, I had no connectivity to the outside world. So with that being said, hang around to the end. We have some super cool clips. So yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and roll with the video. They're fairly short. We're just going to talk about some things we feel. I'm currently locked out. I think we start at 8 o'clock. It's a couple hours before then. So I wanted to do something fun and very interesting. That way, you know, we could change it up and maybe something fun for spooky season. But what you see back that way, that is Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary, and it's a lot closer really than it looks. But yeah, guys, so at the very end of this video, we are going to insert some clips from my investigation tonight. I'll be locked in from, I think, 9 until 4 a.m., 8 or till 4 a.m. So wish me luck, running on a little bit of sleep. But yeah. How we doing, Emily?
I hope you brought some snackies.
I did.
Good.
We have snackies.
Mm.
Yeah, we did. We went to Buc-ee's.
I'm from Pennsylvania. I don't know what Buc-ee's is.
Yeah, well, it's amazing. It's amazing. If you know what Buc-ee's is, leave it in the comments below and tell us what your favorite thing from Buc-ee's is. We don't have Buc-ee's in NC either, so it's fine.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
All right, guys. So I guess we're going to go ahead before we run out of daylight. Even though I have lights, I probably could set it up and people be wondering what I'm doing. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll that first clip.
Well, one of the first things I felt they validated right in the video, so but yeah, I felt like they were using some of those prisoners to as free labor. And also, I was getting like this weird headache. It's the headache I associate with illness and like having a fever, and like it feels exactly like when I was starting to get COVID, and like that feverish headaches, the sweats, and all that stuff.
All right. Makes you
Mhm.
wonder if you're picking up on my stuff. I haven't had a headache, but I've been feeling like crud and I'm not sick. I
Mhm.
had a belly upset. But that's interesting. Yeah, a lot of people, they did get the fever in here at one point, for
Mhm.
sure. And then I will show y'all this really fast, if you can see. Let's see if I can do it. But these mountains right here, this is where they mined all the coal out of.
Mhm. I would just want to camp there.
Yeah, and there might be a little bit of background noise because there's like a road out here. People are running up and down. But yeah, so I automatically, when I got out of the car here, I feel like we're being watched from the woods. Like I see miners and I see us being watched. And then while we're playing the video, energy come up right behind me here at the fence.
Mhm.
It's very interesting.
Mhm. It's a man.
Can you see anybody?
I see a man and he's got like gray. It's like his hair's turning gray, but it's like this. It's almost like my color hair, but it's turning gray and he's got like a mustache and a beard going on.
Yeah. And I also there's like a groundskeeper or something that keeps walking around. There's
Mm-hmm.
somebody that still watches after this prison.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing is, as soon as I pulled up here too, just sick feeling, just totally, just pit stomach, just
Mm-hmm.
felt like poo poo. It's very interesting. There's a lot of bodies here. They say at least 10,000 people died, upwards to 2,000 burials, but there's also a cremation place here. So just a lot of death. Um, Another thing that I've talked about in one of my lives that I did with Down South Supernatural on our Appalachian Nightmare, my paranormal channel, is there's like this dome of energy over this place. It's just weird. And then I had a vision of something busting through these gates, just like this rush of energy, even before I got here. So I just wanted to share that, but that's all I've got for this clip.
I wonder if like the dome has to do with the natural structure of like the ground and the mountains and things.
It very well could.
Mm-hmm. And I also feel like I know we already said this about like the fever going through, but it feels like a lot of people died simultaneously from a wave of illness. Like I feel like it kind of went through the prison itself.
100%.
And it just knocked a lot of people out.
Yeah.
I will go to the next one. These boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. I don't know if it was one of the people that they were with, but I kept hearing like this weird, like breathing, growling, snoring sound.
I
Like,
kept seeing just this man locked in his cell still.
hmm.
That's all I've saw all day is people still sitting in these cells,
Well,
just sitting there.
I'm seeing waves of humanoid shadows, and it's just like
Hmm.
zapping energy. But it's like you have a wave of like dozens of people, and then behind it is another wave of dozens of people, and it's just like, I don't know, it's so weird. I've
There
never
was
seen that.
war fought here. So the
Oh.
Cherokee took it from another Indian tribe. I can't remember the name of this particular Indian tribe. It starts with a U, I believe.
Mm.
But the Cherokee fought for this land. There's actually a sundial back up here. So we're thinking that natives may be buried here on these hills as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that may, see, now there's been I know a lot of, okay, let me just stop and say this. I know too much about Brushy Mountain to go into this place blind because Brushy Mountain I've been following so much. And I do know that there was a bull-headed man seen here. There's also something very dark.
Yep, I was about to mention the thought for me type energy thing.
I just heard a knock. I mean, it looks far, but like there's people up there. Don't get me wrong, but that building right there,
Hmm.
it was like on the glass. Like it
Hmm.
was sounded like glass, but then way over here, there's people. I don't
Hmm.
know. Could have been them, but that was kind of freaky.
Hmm. Yeah, I was seeing something dark, very thought form, and I was gonna ask about the Native American stuff, so I guess that validates that. But yeah, so if they're fighting for land, then yeah, that would explain because they conjured the thing to help them fight and win the war.
Yeah. So there's different, you're overlapping suffering and different beliefs, and
Hmm.
there's just a lot of mixed emotions here.
There's a lot of elementally things too in that
Hmm.
wooded area behind you.
Yeah. When I told V, I said we're being watched, she's like, it's Bigfoot.
It's the spiders. I don't like
Yeah, there's a lot of
spiders.
things here. And I feel like somebody's staring at me out of this. Where's it at? There it is. The guard shack right here at the gate.
Yeah, I'm seeing a
I feel like
snake.
I'm
I'm seeing a snake entity.
better look around my den and see, girl, I'm out here in the country.
Yeah, this thing's big. It's a snake entity. I don't know if,
Ew.
yeah, it's big. It's cool looking. It doesn't scare me though. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily negative. It just feels like it's there and it's just big. I could be another
I
type of
wonder if it's part of
elemental.
their belief system. Spirit just said part of the belief system. It's
Mm-hmm.
almost like when you say big, I see it big wrapped around like buildings or even like the top of the mountain. Like it's an energetic force.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking
Does that
big.
make sense?
Yes. Do you have a
Like it
headache?
can move. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a
Mhm.
headache right now? Could just be me
Uh-uh.
talking. Okay, yeah, that space
I'm
is
blocking. I mean, honestly, I've got so much planned tonight that I'm kind of
yeah.
blocking stuff out too. So,
That
like, because when
place,
I get busy like this, I have to get in the mood.
yeah, that energy there is giving me a headache and it's making me really sleepy.
Hmm.
So that
I
tells
felt
me
awful all day and I didn't hardly sleep at all.
it's gonna zap your your batteries pretty fast, I suspect.
Hopefully, everybody else's. There'll be 10 people here.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
get to theirs first.
V's phone just fell over.
You know,
Literally
speak
just fell over out of nowhere.
dude, so when I was doing my session, not the one that just happened before this video, but the one before that, I was talking to her and my phone fell off my desk by itself.
Yeah, this phone was just sitting there for the last well, a little bit, but it could have just been,
Hmm.
the wind or something. It's a tiny bit windy.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yes, but that's all I got for that clip. I just see people in the cells. I see people still in the cells, and it's like they're making noise and people just roaming around. There's one guy that's like keeping, or there's a type of human type spirit that's keeping a couple people in
It's
there. There's some
collector.
karma. Well, I think there's some karmatic bonds between something that
Oh.
happened between people here, and either it's a fractal or like I don't know where it's at though, because this place is pretty big. So we're
Hmm.
gonna find out.
I was getting collector vibes too
Oh
because
yeah,
typically when you have that many people not there or dead, died, whatever, in a space, there's always something there that tries to collect and feed off of that. So,
100%.
yeah, so that's all I got for that. So let's go.
All right.
So
Did you see it?
I saw the Shadow Man.
Mhm.
Now, I know it's a penitentiary, but did they have any wings where they had like doctor stuff? Because I feel like someone's in my head like a lobotomy. Like I feel like I'm getting a freaking lobotomy right now. It
Not
hurt.
that's been documented. I mean, they had like a regular prison like medical ward, but there was no asylum or. But a lot of people had. Now, people could have had lobotomies and that come here. Maybe doubtful though.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah, because it feels like I'm being stabbed in the back of the head. So maybe someone got injured and died that way, or maybe they had it beforehand, but I feel like it's really strong and it is very uncomfortable. I do not like it. But I did see the man. I did see the man, and right when they shined the light, you could see him go whoop. Well, okay. So, Chastity, I guess she lost signal and got cut because she is literally in the thick of it at Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. So, guys, I mean, I pretty much said what I needed to say. The last clip, I did see the earthy as they were panning the flashlight over. I saw like a boop, and yeah, um this place makes me feel sick. I don't know if I'd want to be there, although it looks like it would be a fun place to camp at night. Especially, it would be very spooky, and we're in October, so I don't know. It seems like a good, I don't know, for me, it would seem like a good idea. But yeah.
All right, guys, so I'm here outside in the kind of courtyard area of Brushy Mountain. I'm at the corner of where like the cross meets the long and short end, and I'm doing this clip as a part of the Lights at Midnight video with Emily's card deck. She has given me permission to pull my standard 7 cards to see what we get here at Brushy Mountain. got the cards pulled. Some of them are things that we actually spoke of in the video. It's quite interesting. Take a look. All right, first we have Astral Traveler. Second is that Elemental. The third is PK Manifestation, which makes a lot of sense because there was a lot of feelings here. I was just talking to the lady that helps run the place. She was talking about extraterrestrial entities because there was a nuclear power plant where they built nuclear bombs here, and they've seen a lot of things. It's definitely a burial ground. We already know that. That's validating. Thought form comes from the negative emotions, negative energies. Shadow figures definitely have been seen. I'm pretty sure I saw a few tonight. I mean, I know I have. An invitation. Yes, invitation. Things have been brought here. So I wanted to do 7. I ended up with 8 and I kept them. But yes, these are Emily's cool ass cards, and they will be available hopefully sometime next year. All right, guys, so we're in D block. We have limited paranormal equipment. We're just running with a cat ball, and we're running with a REM pod here in the hallway. I believe there's 2 floors. I don't know if we can go up both of them, but we also have the necrophonic. We're going to go ahead and see if we get anything here in D block, maximum security. So we got elderly.
Whoa, those are upstairs?
Yeah. EMF's going up. So we've got night vision sitting here at the door, and it can pick up the cat ball, and it can also pick up the REM pod. So we're gonna head upstairs. This is crazy. Might end up getting freaking asbestos. Yeah, these are creepy.
And the card scaffold right there.
EMF.
You use that ladder. That's a really interesting ladder. Oh, that's a hole.
She told me.
It's hard to breathe up here. Okay. EMF keeps spiking, but it's probably because there was a light. There's some electrical stuff, but ooh, it's thick back here. All right, guys, so we're up on the 2nd floor here in D block. And it is heavy. It's definitely suppressing. Is there anything that you would like to say to us? I see a black man, and he's like pounding, like rage. Just like, ah, beating and beating and beating.
Funny.
Is it funny? What's funny? If you'd like, we have devices downstairs. You can set those off. You know, when I was sitting outside doing the card readings, I honestly thought that I heard music coming from here.
Who made the nipple?
There's one down there too.
There's 2 nipples?
Yeah, I mean, look at the paint on the ceilings. I mean, it's like a cave.
4. One nipple. Well, I guess you guys don't want to get out of it.
Are you not happy with us being here? Was it noisy here?
There's definitely a lot of stuff, and to be honest, out of all of the places that I tapped into, we've looked at other state penitentiaries. Even on my own channel, I've looked at like Eastern State Penitentiary, I've looked at other places, but Brushy Mountain, for whatever reason, has the most earthies that I'm at least able to perceive. There's a lot, and most of it is the people that were housed there. Um, yeah, there's occasional like elemental stuff back beyond the fences, but that's normal because of the nature that surrounds the area. But other than that, that's all I really got. I don't really want to tap too far into it because of how it's making my head feel. I literally feel like I'm about to have a lobotomy or I'm in the middle of having a lobotomy, and it doesn't feel so nice. And yeah, so that's kind of stopping me from wanting to keep going. But yeah, guys, I mean, this was a quick video. This is Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. So guys, if you like this type of content, please let us know down below. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, again, leave those down below. And we will see you all soon, shortly, next week. Yes, yes. But guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it if you can. And yeah, so we will see you again next week. Peace.
Hey, if you have a haunted story you want to share, you can email us at lightsatmidnightpodcast@gmail.com. Get in touch with us there. We'd love to hear from you. We really appreciate y'all hanging around and checking it out. And yeah, thank you so much. We are super excited to bring you some super awesome content. We really appreciate you guys checking us out.
Thank you to all that took the time to listen to this week's episode. Your support means the world to us. And remember, all of us have the ability to shine brightly and shed positivity, even in the darkest of places. Stay safe, stay well, and light it up!